Hey, this is Drew Baird here at Moon Audio, and we've got some exciting news for you today. A brand new headphone from Meze Audio, the LIRIC. I'm going to give you my initial thoughts and impressions on this headphone, and Ricky's going to get back to you with a full video review and written review real soon. Hello all, this is Drew from Moon Audio, and I'm really excited today to talk about a brand new headphone from Meze Audio, the LIRIC. It's their new closed-back headphone, and it's a real delight. So right out of the box, I found that this headphone really needed burn-in. I found the sound to be a bit collapsed, so don't be afraid when you first get these headphones that they're not for you. Give them plenty of time to burn in. Now, what's the best way to do burn-in, Drew? Well, essentially, I like to put these on internet radio at night while I'm asleep. Then I let the headphones rest during the day. Now, in the essence of time, because we just got these in here, I did a full 48-hour burn-in non-stop. But I recommend giving headphones a break as well as electronics because it's not meant to be run consistently like that. Once burnt in, everything came into focus. And I noticed that based on the new Meze Empyrean Elite, I can see where they're going in their direction of their driver design now. You know, the original Empyreans were very warm, very luscious, good articulation, but they didn't have a lot of sparkle on the top end. With the Elites, we had a little bit more of everything. More dynamics on the top end, more control of the bass frequencies. Everything was a little cleaner, crisper, and dynamic compared to the original Empyreans. The original Empyreans will definitely still meet a lot of lovers out there that want a warm, luscious, romantic sound. So the LIRIC really isn't as much like the original Empyrean, but more like the Elite in terms of the cleaner, more resolute sound. I found the dynamics not as crisp and clean as the Elites, but granted, the Elites are $4,000 and the new LIRIC is $2,000. Comfort is incredible. This is one of the most comfortable headphones I've ever put on my head. You will notice in this model that we have a little bit of a bend to the way the cup is sitting on the headband. Compared to the other Empyrean Elite and regular Empyrean, you'll notice that everything is on a straight vector all the way around. I think some of the comfort that I'm really enjoying is from this slight angle on the driver cup in reference to the headband. I can easily wear this 12 hours a day without any kind of listening fatigue. Now these are a closed-back headphone, so you're not going to get as wide of a sound stage as the two Empyreans, the Empyrean and the Empyrean Elite. But I think they've done a very good job of giving an enveloping sound around the head. One thing you will notice on each one of the cups, there is a venting port. This venting port is very similar to what Focal has done with some of their closed-back headphones. So it's not a 100% sealed headphone, but the isolation on this headphone is fantastic. And one thing you can do is, as I did, I put the headphone up to my ear, and as I can listen to the music through the port, and as I move my head up, dead silence against the cup. This is a fantastic isolated headphone. So if you're in a situation where you need to keep noise away from others, or you need to ward out outside noise, this is a fantastic headphone for this purpose. One thing I found very interesting, especially with the Elite and this headphone, over that of the Empyrean is, based on the way they design their drivers, they're going for basically a single planar dynamic approach, but the way that they're running their magnet traces, it gives the illusion of two different drivers. So I found this very interesting how the bottom end seemed to be warm, yet the top end seemed to be crisp and dynamic. So it's hard to say either the Elite or the new LIRIC is either warm or forward sounding, because really they're a little bit of both. That's very unique with the Meze headphones, and you will not find this with any other dynamic headphone or planar dynamic headphone out there that I know of. In terms of build quality, like all other Meze headphones, this one is fantastic as well. I love the new leather cups, and I'm hoping, since they do all kinds of different color schemes that they did with the original Meze, I'm hoping maybe they'll do a deep, rich brown leather on the outside of the cup as well as a brown headband. I think that would be really sexy. But this is a very attractive headphone. I would have no problem wearing these down the streets of New York. I don't think people would look at me strangely as if I was wearing a pair of Audis XCs, which are quite large. I'd say these are on the medium size. in terms of size on your head. Comfort level, like I said earlier, was stupendous. I have about a medium head size. I didn't even get about halfway through the band adjustment setting to get it to give me a comfortable fit over my head. So whether you have a small head or a large head, I think this is going to work in both cases. Now, I do not recommend silver cables with this headphone. So I'm definitely leaning towards our Black Dragon, which is a copper-based headphone cable for this headphone. I think silver provides a little too much sizzle on the top end. I think that's going to give you a bit of listening fatigue, and I would hold this true of any silver cable. The Black Dragon is going to be my choice for this headphone, whereas with the Elite, I can go either way, black or silver, and with the original Empyrean, it's got to be silver. Now, does this closed-back headphone dethrone the Focal Stellia for me? No, the Stellia is still my all-time closed-back favorite headphone, but at the value of $2,000, this is a great bang for the buck. Will it dethrone my thoughts on the Fostex TH900, which has been my all-time best bang for the buck closed-back headphone? We shall see. I have not had enough time with it. I will pass off some information for Ricky when he does his review, and he can let you know how I feel about the two in comparison. So stay tuned for Ricky's full review and his full written review later on moonaudio.com. Make sure to comment and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts and any questions you have on the LIRIC headphone, and we'll be happy to get back to you with all your answers.